Good morning, Team Telco. In this series of trainings, we're going to cover the practices of an excellent account manager who deals with the accounts receivables, collections for our customers. The very first practice that an excellent account manager will do is to ensure that their customers' contact cards are always in good order. How do they do that? Let's have a look. So we are on our Odoo dashboard. We're going to go into the contacts part of the system. I'm going to filter for the contacts that are allocated to myself. I only have one contact allocated to myself. And it's very important that in this contact that is allocated to myself, I make sure that there are a number of things that are in good order. First of all, we want the customer's full name. That means their first name and their surname. Next, we want the customer's full address. That means a street number, a street name, the suburb or the area where they live. And in this particular case, we also need to make sure that we've got the city. This is very critically important. We must have the city. So first street number, street name, the area or the suburb, the city, critically important, and the country. If this is an individual that we're dealing with, we don't need their VAT number. But if we're dealing with company, we must have VAT number of the company. The other bits of information that are very, very important is if we know the job position, if this is for a company and we know the job position of this particular contact, we must put it there. If we know the phone number, we must have a phone number and a mobile number and an email address. If it's a company, we must have the website. Again, for the individual, we must have the title of the individual. This particular individual is a Mr. We also must have the language in which we communicate. Let's also add tags as relevant. It's a residential customer who is buying our broadband service or who's a member of telco staff. And also we must have the SLA that applies to this particular customer. If this customer has other contact numbers or contacts that can be used for him, we must also put these contacts on the same contact card. So we're going to do that by just adding a contact number for another contact for the customer. Here under their contact card, we're going to add their contact number. So perhaps let's say that this customer has got a wife and she's also a contact that we use. Going to add the contact card onto the contact. We're going to add an extra contact to the contact card and we'll fill in the email, the phone, and the mobile. I'm not going to do that at this point in time, but it's very critically important that we've got a complete contact card when it comes to our customers, because when it comes to making sure that they're serviced properly and making sure that we have the full details in order to contact them with, we must make sure that the customer contact card is very fully populated. This is the first part of how an excellent account manager makes sure that they manage their customers. Please know that we will be auditing this function of customer contacts from time to time. Every quarter, the Quality Assurance Department will be taking a sample of your contacts, auditing them to make sure that all the full information is present and that the contact card is being attended to in the proper way. Out of that, you'll be getting a rating, and that rating will be going towards your performance feedback and your performance management. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.